We've been rejoicing because things are starting to cool off, making the outdoors more enjoyable, and that includes Texas, where a famous cattle drive has been on hold amid some brutal heat this summer. But fear not, cowpokes of all kinds. The Longhorns are back in their Fort Worth Stockyards.
Hey, hip!
The Fort Worth herd is a staple of the Stockyards.
Vámonos!
But their famous walk stopped for 3 months due to heat.
We didn't want to stress them. That's the most important thing, or the guests.
Come on, boys!
This week, they're back.
Well, welcome to the Fort Worth herd in the historic Fort Worth Stockyards.
Yeah, it's nice to be back again.
Trail boss Christian Jaworski asked me to try out.
Okay, I'm lacking the facial hair and the hat. That's the two things that I don't have at the moment.
Hi there, you look like a city slicker. We gotta fix that.
That means the most stylish mud rag and hat in Texas, and a shirt, pants, and vest.
I thought good looking boots.
I'm ready.
The bean and biscuit recipes aren't included.
Stuff, that biscuit's only sat for what, a couple hundred years?
Overnight, maybe.
Overnight, maybe.
You've got to learn about longhorns if you're going to drive cattle down the middle of the street, just like they did in the late 1800s. So I think our most frequently asked questions are, how much do the horns weigh? It's all bloodlines, just as people are different heights and different color hair.
But to drive cattle, you need a horse.
Charlie here has to be groomed, his feet have to be in good condition, but he also needs a saddle.
There you go, perfect.
But next you got to learn how to use those tools.
That means a whip and a lasso.
It's all in your wrist. Throw it like a baseball. There you go.
All right.
Now you just grab that,
How do you think he's doing?
I think he's doing fantastic.
there you go.
Both the horses and the cattle just crave routine. They truly will start to line up for the 11:30 cattle drive.
It's a twice-a-day tribute to the past.
We have 17 steers in this herd. They would have had 2,000 to 3,000.
But a career as a drover probably isn't in my future. In Fort Worth, I'm William Joy.
Oh, Cowboy William, I really wanted to see you up there in that saddle.
I don't know, I kept waiting for the let's eat it up with the beans and biscuit recipe there.
Our friends down in WFAA, I don't know if they have the Eat It Up franchise or the cachet that Scott Colbert does.
Well, we can send Scott down and he can teach them.
Oh, wouldn't that be great, coming back with some Fort Worth barbecue? That'd be some fun stuff.
Yeah, and also some beans on the side with that.
Yeah, be fun.
Biscuit.